Hepworth, and this is your BMB coronavirus report for Saturday, April 25th. And today is the end of the 6th week since we began following the stay-at-home order. We start today with a story of humanity and generosity. Yesterday at his daily briefing, Governor Cuomo read a letter from a retired farmer in Kansas who made a personal donation to the state of New York.
Dear Mr. Cuomo, I seriously doubt that you will ever read this letter, as I know you are busy beyond belief with the disaster that has befallen our country. We are a nation in crisis. Of that there is no doubt. I am a retired farmer hunkered down in northeast Kansas with my wife, who has but one lung and occasional problems with her remaining lung. She also has diabetes. We are in our 70s now, and frankly, I am afraid for her. Enclosed, find a solitary N95 mask left over from my farming days. It has never been used. If you could, would you please give this mask to a nurse or doctor in your state? I have kept 4 masks for my immediate family. Please keep on doing what you do so well, which is to lead. Sincerely, Dennis and Sharon. A farmer in northeast Kansas. His wife has one lung and diabetes. He has 5 masks. He sends 1 mask to New York for a doctor or a nurse, keeps 4 masks. You want to talk about a snapshot of humanity. You have 5 masks. What do? Do you keep all 5? Do you hide the 5 masks? Do you keep them for yourselves or others? No. You send 1 mask to New York to help a nurse or a doctor. How beautiful is that? I mean, how selfless is that? How giving is that?
Natural disasters truly do not change who we are. It reveals who we are, and all around this country, there are truly amazing people doing amazing things, both big and small. The governor also announced that he'd be making his decision about the future of the school year within the coming week. Stay tuned to BMB for news as it breaks. Closer to home, Nassau County Executive Laura Curran opened public golf courses on Long Island yesterday. There are, however, some new rules in place. Only online reservations are accepted, motorized carts are not allowed, and practice greens are still closed. As the weather warms up, golf is now an option again. Now let's check in with our BMB reporters around the district.
Hi, I'm Ryan Kenneth reporting from BMB from Mitchell Street. Week 6 is different from week 1 because I'm more bored now. Like week 1, I thought it was cool having off school, but like now I'm really bored. I try to do the most I can, but like even the video games are getting boring. Something that came out good is I'm more responsible. We got a new dog, so like I gotta be taking care of him more. One thing my family is, we watch a lot more movies as a family, but like I'm not a big fan, but it's something to do.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hafke from Oakfield Avenue, reporting for BMB. It is now week 6 of the coronavirus shutdown, and let me just say that things are going so much more different than week 1. In week 1, we did not know what to expect from all of this, but now we are more adjusted. It is astonishing how people can adapt to almost any situation, and you should all be proud of how well Mifflin has been doing during these difficult times. Though this pandemic is a tragedy and many people are suffering from it, there is a bright side to this quarantine. For instance, I've learned how to better manage my time, and that is very useful come college. Also, I've been able to spend more time with my family. Almost every night we play board games together, which is something we rarely did before. From Oakfield Avenue, I'm Morgan Hafke. Stay safe there, Mifflin.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Gonzalez reporting from Ennerbrook Road on week 6 of the quarantine COVID-19 shutdown. Week 1 is very different from week 6 because week 1, most people have this sense of motivation. I'm gonna get stuff done. Week 6, we're all like, yeah, no. No more. No more motivation. We just don't want to do anything. But some stuff that's been good coming out of this is people are trying new hobbies. They're getting stuff done that I haven't done before. something good for me that actually I've done is I've been doing a lot of artwork. I've been working on a lot of things. As you can see, I have some work back there that I've been working on. And I got rid of some people in my life that I didn't think I needed in my life anymore. And my family hasn't been doing much different stuff. We've just been chilling at the house all together. But other than that, it's pretty good. For BMB, I'm Alyssa Gonzalez. Stay inside and wash your hands.
Thanks, guys. Every Saturday since the stay-in-place order began, BMB has reserved time for our very own Kyle Santagato for his very own commentary on life here on Long Island's South Shore. So here this week with Kyle's commentary, it's BMB's Kyle Santagato.
Hello, everyone. I'm back for another commentary. It is approaching the 6th week now of quarantine, which is that's a long time. That's a long time to be cooped up in a house and not being able to see people. So I'm going to talk a little bit about community because it's just, I think that there's been an evolution in what community is, and I think that it's important to really talk about. So, like, community has always been this thing where it's the people around you, not only, like, your friends, family, like, I'm talking about the people who you don't even know, like, the mail people, the people in stores who stock the shelves, like, those people, those are your community people. Like, those people do jobs that help you, and you don't even realize it. You don't even, like, you may not even know who that person is. You may not even know who that person, like, you may not know who that person is. Like, you don't know their name. You don't know what they do. You just know that, you know, when you go into the store every day, there's food there. You know that when you go to, the friggin' gas station or whatever, you know, there's a clerk there, you know, stuff like that. Those people are in your community. And I think now more than ever, community is so important. Like, before this whole thing, you know, community was just like, you know, everybody's doing their part and whatever. And they don't, you know, it's not a big deal, you know, if they don't do their part, you know, something doesn't get done. But now I think it's a bit more important. Because now the community is at risk. And that is a scary thing, that it's like, now, if someone doesn't do their part, we're talking lives are at risk. We're talking, you know, people could go to the hospital. So I think now more than ever, it's more about, you know, coming together as a community. We need to understand we're not one person anymore. We're an entire group of people. We're not just like, you're not just doing, you know, quarantine for yourself. You're doing it for everybody. You're doing it for, you know, the people who are immune compromised. You're doing it for the nurses, the doctors, you know, those people who are on the front lines. You're doing it for the workers who are still working right now. You know, you got to do your part for them, not just for you. This is not just a one-man show. This is not just a one-person thing. This is for everybody in the community now. And I think now more than ever, the community needs to come together, work together, and do this stuff. You know, I get it, man. I don't like being cooped up in my house. I don't like it. I hate it. I wish I could see all my friends again. But I'm doing my part by staying home. Not just for me, but for all the people who, in this community, who need my help. Who need me to do my part in order to stay healthy and to potentially to stay alive. And that's what community is. And I think so far, I think we're doing a good job. But we need to keep it up. So don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of what you're doing. And keep it up. Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. So that will do it for another episode of the BMB Daily Report. Be sure to subscribe to BMB to get the latest on all that is going on around the district and during this difficult time. To the members of our community and our family who are struggling today, know you're not alone. And for BMB, I'm Haley Hepworth.